Hey guys, let's see. Today's Tuesday. I have work at like 6 o'clock and really lazy to even go. I posted about yesterday how I was like really bored before work, and like I said, it was just really annoying because I woke up at like, not woke up, but my brother said that I had to be at work by like 2 because he had to pick something up, which was fine, but like I said, I didn't have work till 6, so for a good like 4 hours, no, for a good 3 hours I sat at Starbucks just sitting there, and I was trying to like post a video of me like at Starbucks, and then I was trying to upload it on my phone, and then I kept wondering why it was pending, and it kept saying stuff like, you have to wait for Wi-Fi, and what I found out later on was just my fucking video was just too huge that it wouldn't post from my phone, which I wasted a lot of time trying to figure that shit out. But I mean, it was killing time before work anyway, so I didn't really care. I eventually got tired of sitting there at Starbucks. I mean, I did buy a drink. I'm not one of those people that like just sit there and use their free Wi-Fi. I actually bought a drink. I always get a green tea lemonade without the sweetener, which is freaking refreshing. I don't know. I like it. You guys might not, but I do. Anyways, I was there for like a good while. And then I eventually got up and waited in front of my work. And I mean, work was okay. Like, I don't know. It was very consistent again, where there's just a lot of people who want certain things, and it's like really interesting too, because like when people order stuff and like they ask for like extra, like example, I want extra tomatoes, or extra tomatoes and then extra pickles, and it's like when you do extra, I mean, we only put a certain amount on your stuff. So like, let's say if we put 2 tomatoes and you said you wanted extra tomatoes, that's 6 tomatoes on your burger. Like, I don't know if people are aware of how much we put in their food. I don't know, but I don't know, people make like ridiculously huge burgers. Anywho, what else? I don't know if this happens to a lot of people, but I have a sweet spot for like the kid at heart elderly people. You know what I mean? Like, they're kind of old, but they seem so young and you can talk to them. I don't know if that makes sense to people, but I've like I've met some people that I can actually like really talk to, even though they're old. Like, I have a few that I can name on the top of my head. I used to do, well, I mean, I just don't have time to do it now, nor do I have a car to get there, but I would do side construction with my dad, and we would like remodel houses, or like tiles or paint and stuff like that. And there's this one place called the Facility, or that's what they called it, but it was like an old people's home, and I met some really interesting people there, and like one of them is Lily. She's a really sweet old white lady that I met, and it's funny because like she's so old, but like when we were listening to like when my friend was like playing, I don't know, some kind of rap music, like she knew exactly what they were saying. It wasn't like, what did they say? Like, it was clear as day to her. It's just one of those, like, their body can't keep up with them. Like, everything is all here. Like, everything's clear here. It's just their body can't keep up. And, yeah, I don't know. I was really sad because she eventually moved away and I didn't even get to say bye, but like, in the times that I would go there, she seemed so happy to see me. And, like, I'm a really sensitive person, so when it comes to that, I'd just be like, oh my god, and I'd just start crying just because, like, I don't know, I just get along with them, and I don't know how to explain that. The other guy I can think of, or the other two guys, there's another one named Alan, and it's funny because it's like, I would say hi to him, and when I talk to him, it's like, he's like all the attention is on me when I'm talking to him. Like, he's so interested to see how I'm doing. He's so interested to hear this. And I mean, like, it's not even like anything big that I'm telling him. He's just so happy to hear it. And I was just like, oh my god, you know, he's one of my favorites. And he always like asks how I'm doing, and it's really adorable. And another thing that got to me yesterday was, I have this coworker named Constantino. He's an older guy, but he reminds me of my dad. And we always have a good time at work. Like, I can tell him about my ridiculous stories and what I'm doing, and like, he's always laughing and he's always smiling, and it's like whenever I work, he has a good time, which is pretty awesome because I like I'm just happy that I can entertain people. Like, I'm actually just really happy that people like me, or like working with me, just because I guess I can talk. I don't know. I'm not even, like, this is just how I am. Some people will probably be like, hey, this girl doesn't shut up. But I'm hoping there are some people who are actually, like, interested in what I have to say, and I don't know. Like I said, with me and Constantino, we have a good time, and he's just like, I don't know, he's kind of like my dad, or he's my dad at Smashburger, or whatever. I didn't know it was his birthday the other day, and I was just like, oh my god, Constantino, I didn't know it was your birthday, and I went up to him and I gave him a hug. And then I just went back to work. And I looked at him again and I was like, oh my god, are you crying? And he was crying and his eyes were like bloodshot red, and I was like, oh my god, my heart. You're like, all I said was happy birthday and I didn't know. And you just started getting teary-eyed and I was like, oh my god, you're so sensitive. And I don't know. Maybe I have that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I made you cry, and all I said was, oh my god, happy birthday. I don't know. Maybe? And I'm not really sure. I think I would have as my friends who see me the most, but I probably care too much about a lot of people, or I like honestly, I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm just talking, so if you're listening and I'm not making any sense, just don't mind me. Yeah, I don't know. If anything, I was just really amazed at the fact that, like, his reaction was like him teary-eyed and him being emotional, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I didn't know I had this effect on you. I'd like to say sorry, I'd like to say that with the people that I talk to or the people that I've worked with, I've left my mark. You know, like, I'd be really happy to know that I made some kind of difference there, whether it's talking to people or being there for them or giving them something, you know. That'd be pretty awesome to hear that I made some kind of effect. I mean, I know I talk a lot. I know I have a lot of stories. I don't know if that's entertaining or whatever, but I don't know, I just like to talk. I can go on for a long time. What else did I have to say that happened? Oh, this is completely off the subject, but I don't know if anyone else can relate, but I've had like weird moments, like scary kind of moments where, well, it's not really demonic, but like when you see things that fall and it's just like, what made it fall? And with that being said, when I was at work the other day, it was just me and Constantino at the kitchen, and I'm standing there, and all of a sudden, boom, boom, the fry cups are like on the top, and they shoot out, three of them shoot out, and I was just like, what the heck? Because I was so confused at what happened, and I was just like, well, that's stupid. Like, I told you this happened again, because this is the second time this happened. But I was just standing there, and the thing fell down, and then, like, if you looked at the box was completely straight. Like, nothing was tilted down or anything. So for something to fall out with that kind of force, pretty hard. I don't know what that was. And I was just like, oh my god, this happened again, you know? And, okay, that was like, I think I said the third or second time that happened. The first time it happened, I was on set again, and it was during a rush, and I seriously see this fry cup just shoot out and hit me in the shoulder. And I was like, okay, maybe it just fell. And then I didn't think much of it, except for the fact that it kept denting holes in my damn bread. And then I just blew it off or whatever. And I remember I just kept making our sandwiches because, like we said, we had a rush. And I seriously see a fry cup fly down by me and shoot and hit my other coworker in the back. And I was like, okay, no, that's it. Something's here. And they're like, oh my god, it's the ghost of Carl. Which, okay, there was this guy that we used to work with, and his name was Carl. And he was the angriest person on earth. It was so hard to work with him. Like, I don't know, he was just really scary. And when he was pissed off, boy, did he let you know he was pissed off. Like, I remember, it was just me and him, and I was trying to like, do the fries and then make the burgers, and then, like, I don't know, he was just standing there because he was pissed off about something and he didn't want to do anything. So I got to the fries and he was just like, alright, you can do it then. And I was just like, oh my god, like, why are you so mad right now? And I was so pissed off that day because I was, like, rushing, trying to do everything, and he just kind of stood there with his headphones in, and I was just like, I can't work with you. Like, I do not feel comfortable with you working here. Dude, he was so scary. You know, like, the little knife thing? Yeah, he did that on a regular. Like, it was a thing to do. He never did hit his hand, but it was just the creepiest thing, because it's like, God, you're so scary! He eventually, yeah, he doesn't work there anymore, thank God, because he had such an attitude. Anyways, what I was saying was, they were just like, it's the ghost of Carl. He never died, though. It was just, we were just saying that, you know, his, like, I don't know, the mean in him was still around the store. Another story I've heard was, they were in the front, and they saw the faucet turn on and then turn off. And the thing is, it's a faucet, so you actually have to, like, turn the knob for it to go off. And they just saw it turn on and turn off. Yeah, I don't want to be there by myself. That would suck. Yeah. as of for today, woke up this morning around like 9. I barely got any sleep. This thing totally froze. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, okay. Yeah, I barely got any sleep last night. I went to bed around like 3 something. Yeah, 3-ish. I took NyQuil and I don't know, my voice is still gross. OJ's not doing anything for me. I still have my cough here and there. I don't know. Hopefully I get over this because I hate being sick. It's really annoying. I mean, I'm not saying anyone enjoys being sick. It's just, I don't know. I just don't want to be sick right now. Yeah. I'm just waiting around until I have work. And tomorrow I work a mid shift, so we'll see how that goes. Usually it wouldn't be so busy, but the fact that it's just one person and I gotta do everything, that's not what I'm looking forward to. Especially when customers are all like, "It's just you? Why don't you have other people helping you?" I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the rules. Well, I'm not really sure what else to say. I'll probably add more to this and tell you the rest of my night and probably post that later. So we'll see how that goes. I'll get back at this later. Okay. Kok suka ditungki-tungki masih baby girl mau ke bisnis ini baby girl you're so happy. Oh, are you happy?